And so I'm going to walk you through some of the things that we're going to do in our teen workplace readiness unit. And the first thing we're going to focus on is compiling a resume. And so your goal will be to do a rough draft edit by the due date, and then I will edit and get back to you. And then from that, create your final edit. And from there, we'll move on to um, interview skills, and we'll talk about teen labor laws that apply to teenagers as young as 14. And we'll talk about opportunities that you have in high school to work and earn school credit, and to often earn money depending upon the opportunity. We'll talk about posts, which are called Explorer posts, that are done locally in any area that you have an interest. So let's get started. I'm just going to play a quick couple minutes of this um, uh, man named Anthony O'Neill, who's out of Nashville, Tennessee, and he has a podcast presence and radio broadcasting program, and he makes it his business to interact with teenagers and high school kids and motivates them for success. So just give a listen. Okay, so you get the idea, and you can go back to this and watch it. It's right in my PowerPoint slide. But they cover tips that we're going to apply to a resume template, which is in a Word document that will be in Schoology. You're going to download it, save it as your name, and I have a video to show you how to do that. Save it as your name resume, Joe student resume, but your name resume, and then start to make your changes. So those topics that they said, right? No nickname, a formal name. You don't have a lot of experience, but you can transfer what experiences you do have to the workplace. Those are called transferable skills. And so volunteer work, extracurricular activity, things that you've been doing just informally, or even for your own families that you don't earn any pay for, can qualify you for workplace skills that you can transfer to that first job where you're actually applying. But the topic that they discussed in that video, there's more of those. Think about those things, because this is an independent. First, your parents have to be on board. Secondly, how can I get there? I don't want to be a burden. I want to do this independently. Can I walk there? Can I bike there? Can I hop on the bus? Those are all things to consider. And we're going to consider your achievements, and those achievements are things you've been doing for a long time. How long have you been playing an instrument? How long have you been singing in the chorus? How long have you been playing soccer? So all of those things. Your achievements and your interests will sometimes overlap, and that's a good thing because you're achieving in something that you like doing. So let's just get started. We're going to talk about the resume, and what you're going to do is in the Schoology assignment, there is, and here, there's a video in this to how to split your screen. So basically, you're going to open up the download, you're going to open and download the Word document, which is a Word template, and change it to be your name, resume. Just save it in your documents or in your fax folder. And then you're going to open up the PDF that is a step-by-step guide on how to fill out each section. Now, in that video that I showed with Anthony O'Neill, they talked about a goal. In our mock experience right now, our practice for high school, we're going to talk about your objectives or your goals being picking 2 jobs from Wegmans, and down here in the PDF that you open up and you split screen, you can pick from that list. Then we're going to work on the education, and you're going to leave, really important, do not change the address. Do not change the address. Keep the school address that's in the template. Keep the school phone number that's in the template. This is one resume style. When it's time for you to do it, you can get fancier if you'd like. We're going to keep the address here. This is your year that you started at TCMS, and you're ending on 2020. Dates belong in the education, in the experience, and in the achievements, but they don't belong in the hobbies and interests. And then your references, 2 people that know you really well, that can sing your praises, that will say awesome things about you, and again, use the school address. So they could be teachers, coaches, outside of school. They don't have to be in school, but you have to be consistent with their title. So if you're using Mr., then you're using a man and a woman as references, it have to be Mr. and Ms. or Mrs., whatever their title is. If you say coach, that's a little more informal, but you can certainly put it, but then the other person has to be along those lines that you're referring to, or you use first names. So I want you to go to the Schoology assignment. You can go back to watch this video. Here's just an infographic on what the topics are going to be. Go to the Schoology assignment and watch the video on how to split your screen so you have both the downloaded application template up, or the downloaded resume template up, and the guide on how to fill out the screen. When you're done with all of that, I want you to go to this 5th slide in the PowerPoint and watch this video about labor laws. Be sure you can answer this question: how many weekday hours can a teen under 16 work during the school year? So good luck, and if you have any questions, let me know. The due date will be our next class that you have to turn your first draft in by the end of class if you're in class, or at home by the end of the asynchronous day.